Evil never quite has as much of an upper hand as we think. Evil never quite has as much of an upper hand as we think. It's Peter on Ramble on a Run, probably the coldest run. But as I was running, I was listening to the song In Christ Alone, and it was by King's Kaleidoscope, their version, and they said, no power of hell, no scheme of man can ever pluck me from his hand. I know that there's some deep theological stuff, but just stay with me for a second. We're in the Advent Christmas season. I just finished the book of Job today, and I thought about those lyrics, and it's the end of Job, and God is really blessing, and Job's friends, they're kind of the scheme, and they think Job sinned. We know about the devil coming in, and there's this whole complicated history of the theodicy. What do we do with suffering? And then I think about how Jesus responds to Job. Jesus is born in the midst of pure evil with Herod and Augustus Caesar, and just he enters the suffering of humanity. And, you know, if we could see Jesus during that time, it wouldn't look like anything was happening. But evil does not have as much of an upper hand. He would go on to die on a cross and resurrect from the dead. So I want to encourage you this morning, because I think this is a message we have to preach to ourselves. And, you know, because of who we are in Jesus, it may look like evil has the upper hand, but it never has as much of an upper hand as we think. Sometimes that leads us to action. Sometimes that leads us to trust that things are in God's hands. But during this season that we believe that Emmanuel, God with us, just remind yourself, even evil never has as much of an upper hand as I think. Have a blessed day.